In New Orleans, first thing we have is that we did an election on June 5th. We had a union election for schools in Orleans Parish that's contracted the labor and the custodians, landscaping, and grass cutting crews. We were able to do that election on June 5th and win it. So we'll be doing our first bargaining session for that particular unit on August 15th. So hopefully we'll have a contract fairly soon with that unit. We've had one before in Algiers, so I think it would go pretty smoothly. Second thing is that Viola Transportation, where we represent some administrative workers, we were able to get a wage increase for those workers retro back to January 1st at a 1.5% increase, which was a plus for us. Heritage Manor, Napoleonville, nursing home in Napoleonville, we've been able to sign up more members as time go on. Bar Stewart there, which is Lisa Skidmore, total of about 17 new workers came on board, and a couple of them were fighting for the job replacement because we filed charges and feel that they were discriminated against because of them joining the union. So we are still working on those particular ones, but and yet bringing in more new members in that unit. Louisiana Association of Retired Citizens, LARC, we've been able to move workers from a part-time position to full-time, whereas they were receiving no benefits and yet working over the required hours, which qualified them as being full-time. So we moved those workers to full-time and gradually moving more after the company monitors their situation on a quarterly basis and get them recognized as full-time members and with benefits. Also, one of our other units, which is Creative Vision, which is a subcontractor to the city's contractor, Richards Disposal. We've been able to win charges that were filed due to the company creating this new company, subcontract company, and hiring 50% plus of the workers and actually refusing to bargain with the union as their certified bargaining agent. The labor board have ruled that they were pretty much unfair by not bargaining with the union. We have had a couple sessions with their attorney starting to bargain. However, it ceased for a minute. We have not had a little bargaining session in the last month or so. And the labor board at this point have filed an injunction against the company. So hopefully that might put a little heat there, but we should, I think we may be able to come to, it would be to their best interest to start bargaining with us so that we can come to an agreement on that particular situation. And, okay. And we should meet a couple of those guys as the day go on who are still at work right now. One of the things happened that was major to that group of sanitation workers is that they were at 100, the union contracted they should be at $110 a day. And when the new company took over, they dropped their wages to $88 a day. So the labor board is looking at it in a way whereas they feel that these workers' wages should not have been dropped to that extent, and they're working in our favor to try and get some type of back payment for the difference as time goes on. Hopefully we'll be able to prove this, and it's to the labor board advantage also to prove it along with us and work as hard. It's to their advantage as well, because one thing that happens with the labor board, if we go in there with this particular situation and we do not win this situation, then the labor board is liable for the cost of the company's attorney. So we're working real hard together right now to make sure that we win. Okay. Also, we had Freeman Decorating, which is a freight company here in New Orleans. We have a couple workers here. It'll let you know what's going on and what we've done in the last few months on that note.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Familiar faces. Yeah, we was in Lafayette, right? That's right. Okay. My name is Daniel Ambrose. I'm Chief Steward for the New Orleans Freeman Company. And this is my co-worker and job steward, Robert Hines. And we just want to say that a lot of things don't just happen overnight. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. We were able to make a little progress with Freeman with the hours as far as the 25 cents per hour. We needed to make 500 hours in order to get this increase, which was part of a vacation package. We were able to reduce that 500 hours to 300 hours, which we're, like we say, we're proud of that. That was one move that we made that wasn't that easy for them to drop that rate. And we also ratified a 2.3 wage increase for this last year of our standing contract, which our contract expires in 2012. And 2013 we'll be doing a new contract, so we were able to get for that last year a 2.3 increase. So hopefully in 2013 we'll be able to do even better. Yeah. So thank y'all.
And also we have Rest Care, which is one of our sites that we represent in Lafayette and New Orleans, and Rest Care took over one of our sites out of Baton Rouge called CNI. We're at low to minimum, near the minimum wage. And with that takeover by Rest Care, those workers are now starting rate $8.30 an hour. So that was a plus for us in that area. Also, PHP have had some things to happen, and Danae is going to report on what's going on over in PHP, and that will conclude our report.